Hello? Okay. Uh, okay, good evening. This morning I promised that I will be recording a tutorial video to show you how our system work. I'm here again and I think I'm going to show you what I meant by how you use the system. So we will start our tutorial or our NYMA services, online services by joining a video conference. Before the session, like maybe 30 minutes before or 1 hour, sometime maybe 15 minutes before the session, we'll send you a email, the email that will have uh, couple session, we have uh, the link to join that will have you to see. So the email that I will send you will look like this, and where you have the different links to join the meeting or the conference. And then you will click, you get two email. The first email is here as I join the meeting. When you click on it, it will take you to another link like this, and you click on the link and you will be joining the session. But that's the video session, but we will tape it, we will see you, the instructor see the student, and the student will see the instructor. There's a second link that will be sent to you again that today I just send it to myself and I say today's sessions. So we may have the different subjects today's session, but mostly we're going to keep that session, today's session. And I name that link. The second link is for you. It's a whiteboard where you could show your work, and the teacher will see it, and you will also see the work that you're doing. It's a very interactive whiteboard. And every day you'll get one whiteboard that you need to write on that will be sharing with the instructor. And this one, let's say I name this whiteboard Fatima um, 0 through 20, 03, 22, 2020. So that means the session 2020 session. So you click on that link and it will open a page like this. It's just loading when the page going to load. So I'll show you how it looks like. Okay. So the page has loaded and I click this, I don't want this, so I close it and I have a white board here. And when you see it, you see, this is the whiteboard. I will see, this is the side, the teacher side, and the student side is this board. As you see here, I have +1. You mean I have one person on the other side, and that person could write on the board. You see, I made a mark here. I'm just gonna erase that. I don't need it, so I will erase this mark that I made. So this pencil that you see there is the student pencil, right? They will use it to write whenever they need to write something. So prior to the session, we will also recommend the student to send us their work that they need to do to work on. So I'll show you how it does. So here, the work, I will load the work to my whiteboard. I'm gonna select one work here that I work on before with the students. And let's say this is scoring 2016. This is what? Is it a math? Is it yearly? This is, I think it's math. Yeah, this is math and this is math. So I'm going to just open this. and choose. I open it. That's on my side, on the instructor side. So it's loading. And I'll show you exactly how it works. It's take a while. That's why we need it doesn't take too long, but it takes a couple of minutes to load. That's why we need the student to send out the work beforehand. So we load it on the system. So when the student log in to join the session, we don't have to waste time to try to load that. So I will load it here, and uh, the uh, this has about 50 pages. And let's see, this is a math work, and we need to work on. I could just grab any page and say grab and drop. I grab and drop a page here. It will load. I'll close this one, and then I have a work here. See. The work is here. I have a question that we had to do. If it's small, I could make it a little larger. So both the instructor and the students see this work here. And let's say this work would say that what Tara baked a season 1/2 dozen of cookies, and she sold 6 dozen of the cookies she made, and how many dozen of cookies and Tara have remaining. So we want to solve a problem here. I will grab a pencil and I'll be here, receive a pencil. And again, I do something special that I had to do before I do that. Usually my boards, I should get them to have a grill, because sometimes I do geometry with the student. So I will have a grid like this. Okay, and I have a grid like this in the background. So in case I need to draw shapes and I need to draw shape and draw of it. I have a grid, or do a graph. I have a grid here, then I could draw my graph on. So this is a paper that we need to work on. I will move it along a little bit. So I'll do that, and yeah, see, I'm writing on it already. So I could come here, erase whatever I don't need, erase that, and see, you see there, and I return the eraser back here. So yeah, I need to just solve this problem. I could ask the student to solve it, because the students see exactly the same thing here, and they have a pencil here. There's no student on the other side, so they can't move it, but they will be moving this pencil, and they could write anything they want. Let's say, okay, they say that you bake or 6 and 1/2 of the dozen of cookies, and she sold 3 6/2 dozen. So that means we had to subtract. We had to subtract, and 3 and 2 6 of a dozen. See? So you see what I did here? So I could write on it, and then the students see exactly what I'm writing here. And I could ask the student, okay, do you know how to solve this? And if the student doesn't know, then I'll guide them through what different stuff you need to do to solve this problem. So it's quite simple. And this just like that, and the students, this one, it looks like the student is not next to me, but it will look like the student is actually sitting next to me, because he sees exactly what I'm trying to do, and I see exactly what he's trying to do. I ask him try to do the method. I'm not going to solve the problems. Just want to show you how the system work, and it's quite interesting. It's very fun to use. I could do anything. If I have, let's say, if I want to erase this, I could use the eraser to do that, or I could also use this. And if I click the back thing, we'll get this will go away. That's it. And then what do I have here? Yeah, these are the different things. I could save it after I finish. I could save this board, and then my board, and I could come back to it and edit again, or save and send it to the student, so that every work that we do every day, the student could have it on their hard drive. They could go back to it, they could edit. If they have more questions, they could ask the questions, and that's about it. And just simple, very simple to use. And with the video system, and I could actually also create different rooms. If I'm doing group sessions, I could create different rooms where I send the students, and each student will be in their own room, and I could hop in different room and see what they're doing, and then we share the board. What is also interesting about this board, the whiteboard that I see here, is that the student, if they don't have a touch screen, let's say, if you have a touch screen computer, let's say you have a Chromebook, and most of the Chromebook are touch screen, and then you have a status pen, it's gonna be easier for you to write. Now, what I was doing, I just use the touch, I have the iPad, so I use the pad, the pad, or could you use a mouse, and it's a little harder to write when you use those. But if you have a stylus pen and you have a touchscreen computer, it's going to make it much easier to write. But the system is very easy to use, and it doesn't take any time at all. It's very interesting, and I love it. So we're going to start setting up some sessions starting maybe early this week. Tomorrow, I think I have a couple sessions to do. And then over the weekend, we could do some such sessions. I'm going to inform parents about how to use that. I show you, you receive 2 links. One link is to you to join the video, and then one link is to have your own whiteboard where you could write on, and so on and so forth. So if I want to write, let's say, see there's a tool here, like a ruler tool. If I just want to write, draw a quadrant, I do it here, a coordinate, one more bit here, all right. And then I draw another one here, all right. What didn't go? Okay, is it going? Yeah. Not too, but yeah, you know what I mean. And then you could just, if you want to plot the point, you could plot the point here to here, and maybe 4, 7 somewhere here. I plot the point here. I could plot another point here. Okay, I could plot another point. If I want to join them, I do that. I join that. I could do here. I join this. I could do it here, and I join here. And I'll draw a nice triangle here. I could do reflection. I could do reflection above the X, reflection above the X, Y axis. I could do all kind of things. It's very interesting. And that's what I want to show you today. Okay, and just see you very soon.